Hey, Brat. All right, so The Last Door, part 2 here. You've been asking for it, and here it is. Previously on The Last Door. They are coming. Is that a school marm? Oh, I forget. You kind of play the... Oh. No one could prepare for this. Oh, it says none of us. I need more coffee. Oh, we're boarding up the windows. That can't be good. The visions screaming were merely a warning. And now, it is too late. No, I'm boarding windows up. I can't answer the door, thanks. They are coming. Oh, I like the music. And the cool pixel art. Uh-oh. Girls, hush. The game is so creepy, it's making the dogs bark. The Last Door. All right. What have we got going on? Last night I had the nightmare again, but this time it was different. This time he talked to me. Am I talking to someone? What am I doing? It was the same unknown street, void of any sound and life. Okay. I walked aimlessly as if I were lost. Well, you probably were if you didn't know what the street was. Then I could hear it, the broken tromping on the wet cobblestones, the familiar sound of approaching, limping footsteps. That doesn't sound like a limping, that sounds like a drag. Oh. Then, as before, he stood in front of me, gazing unrelentlessly. Like he was expecting something. How do you gaze unrelentlessly? This time he spoke. Give me back what he took. Nothing else. Give me back what he took. What did he take? Who is he? The cat's father? Okay. No, I've fallen asleep again. What time is it? Time for you to quit sleeping at your desk? Alright. Where are you going? Dawn already. It is time. Ooh. Okay. Now who am I playing it? It was several months since Kaufman and I had found that mysterious letter in Anthony Beechworth's house, a letter never sent with a cryptic warning of what would happen if a certain door were opened. It bore only the name of the addressee, Alexander Dupree. We felt sure Dupree was the key to finding my patient and friend, Jeremiah Devitt, who had disappeared in such strange circumstances. Troubled by the death of his friend Anthony, Devitt had visited the school of his childhood and had never been seen again. Kaufman soon conveyed to me his deep concerns and warned that I should conduct any investigations with the utmost discretion. He pursued his own research, though his thoughts and methods remained a secret. In his last letter, he requested that I visit East Hill Lunatic Asylum in London. There were reasons to believe that Alexander had been institutionalized there for many years. I was asked to confirm this hypothesis and, if it proved correct, to gather whatever other information might arise. Going to a lunatic asylum. What a great start. I'm sure it's fine. All the good things, all the gentle, peaceful things happen in lunatic asylums. Going to East Hill. All right. Season 2, Episode 1, The Playwright. So this is East Hill Lunatic Asylum. I hope I can find information on Alexander Dupree here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss the latest. What's he saying? Sea monster found in St. Ives. Let's see. I would like to purchase a newspaper. I don't have any money. What can you tell me about this building? The asylum? I've never been inside, and I hope I never will. It's full of crazies, you know. Have you seen anything unusual here? No, but maybe if you bought a newspaper. Well, good morning. I would like to... will you give me a newspaper? It's 6 pence. I'm afraid I don't have 6 pence. Can you make change for a shilling? I'm sorry, I can't, sir, but you know where to find me when you have the coins. Just give the kid the shilling. Really? Goodbye, boy. Goodbye, sir. All right. Do I just go in, or should I? Canada elects new prime minister. Okay, so I am supposed to go on in. Now, anything over here? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, who's this? Good morning. Ah, yes, a lovely morning. Sunlight of a quite fascinating character. Oh, artist. I beg your pardon? The light, it makes everything look different. You see, light touches things, soaks into them, and changes their nature. It makes them shimmer or makes them die. Do you live here in the hospital? I do indeed. My family is a generous benefactor to East Hill. They had me committed, but I don't blame them. They are just incapable of appreciating my art, or any art for that matter. They mistake it for insanity. What are you drawing? I am not just drawing, my friend. I am trying to feel the light, to translate its power to the surface of the paper. Those animals don't like it, though. They don't want me to succeed, so they take them away. They take my drawings, and they study them, and they laugh, because my eyes can see the light and theirs are blind. But someday everyone will understand. Who are they, the ones who take your art away? Ha! Those foolish caretakers. They hide behind a big mirror where they think themselves safe, and they look at me. They observe me. They even take notes. Where are your drawings? Do you happen to know where your drawings are now? I suspect they are somewhere in the archives, since I've seen confiscated items there taken there before. You seem different from the rest. Can I trust you? I've been trying to sneak in for days now, but Miss Riswell keeps a tight guard on the door. I even stole a key from one of those guards. You're a doctor. Surely you could gain entry. If you could recover my drawings, I would be so grateful. Here, take the key with you. Yay, I got a key. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I am looking for a man who lived here some time ago. Would you happen to know one Alexander Dupree? The name does not ring a bell. I have not been here long, though. You should ask the other patients. They may be able to help you. Some have been here for many years. Or you can ask one of the others, the brutes who keep us here. I must go. Have a nice day. Oh, and I got a key. How exciting! A key! The large door is made of strong metal. This must lead to a secure ward of the hospital. Will the key work here? Nope. Alright. Alright. I'm going to go around this way. And see about this over here. I'm going to go past it first to see if there's anything over here. Nope. Okay. Get on in there. Okay. Who are you? Good morning, madam. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I am a psychiatrist. Oh my, good morning. Forgive my manners. I get so excited when we have visitors. We don't get many these days, and certainly we are lacking experts like you. What do you mean you lack experts? Every year we get less funding from the Crown. First, the doctors started to leave, then it was the caretakers. Now very few remain. But we have a responsibility to our poor patients, do we not? We must care for them. They cannot be out living with proper people. We must keep ourselves safe and our patients too, of course. I'm looking for a man who used to be a patient here a few years ago. His name is Alexander Dupree. Did you perchance ever meet him? Alexander Dupree. Yes, there was one with a foreign name. I remember something of him. A good man, if I recall correctly. An educated man. But there was something strange about him, wasn't there? I believe it scared some of the other patients. You never know with this lot. I'm sorry, I can't remember much. There have been so many people here, it's hard to keep track. Have you worked here for long? Yes, a long time. I can scarcely remember how many years. Time goes slowly in here, and the isolation. The rules don't allow us to leave. I don't know what is happening in the world anymore, but we have our duty, do we not? Who else will care for our patients? I wonder if she's a patient. May I request access to the Institute's archives? There should be some information there about the man I'm looking for, Mr. Dupree. I'm sorry, Doctor, but the archives are private. We must not allow anyone to access them without the proper authority. Many of our patients come from good families, you see, and we take great care to respect their privacy. But do not look so crestfallen. You would not find much in any case. It is a long time since they have been organized. Well, all right. Sorry, sir, the archive's off limits. Okay, so that's where the archives are. Whoop. A serene, bucolic landscape with gentle colors. All right. Can we go? Okay, that's that whole area over there. Archive. An oil picture portraying Dymphna, patron saint of the psychiatrists, but also of those who suffer neurological disorders and victims of incest. No. She was killed by her own father, who chopped off her head after she refused to marry him when her mother died. Ew. This must be the recreational wing, where patients relax and pass the time. Perhaps here I can find someone who met Alexander Dupree while he was institutionalized. Alrighty. Marble bust of Hygeia, Greek goddess of physical and mental health. Okay. Stone bust keeps the patient's silent company. Who's this? A man wearing a worn-out military uniform, lost in God knows what thoughts. Shall we chat with him a minute? Excuse me, sir. I could not help but notice your uniform. Were you in the army? Leave me alone. You do not want to talk to a coward such as myself. Sir, leave me alone. I am just a coward. All right. Warm decoration of this room suggests a great deal of sensitivity to the patient's moral needs. Moral needs. Okay. Okay. Good morning, madam. My name is Wakefield. I'm looking for a former patient of this institution. The rumbling. She doesn't seem to have noticed me. Madam, if I may persist, have you been living here for long? The rumbling. I'm looking for a former patient of this hospital. You may have met him. An eyeless gaze. I'm looking for a man that you may have met. His name is Alexander Dupree. Oh. Ooh. What a strong reaction upon hearing Mr. Dupree's name. She must have at least met him. How can I get her to talk to me? Oof. Good morning. I am a psychiatrist, Dr. Wakefield. Quite an impressive institution you have here. Can I ask for your assistance? I am looking for a former patient of this institution. His name is Dupree. I'm sorry, sir. I've never heard that name before. Maybe one of your senior colleagues could know something about this former patient? Well, you could ask Miss Riswell in the entrance hall. She's been here for years, maybe too long. We caretakers live here with the patients, and we are not allowed to leave the asylum's premises. This life can get to you if you don't take proper care. I try to keep as much distance as possible from the lunatics. Didn't she say she hadn't been there for very long? She didn't. I can't. The asylum is quite big, but I can't help noticing there aren't many patients around. Well, apart from those in the isolation ward, it is true that there are not many patients at present, but there are even fewer of us caretakers now. We are only 3 for the whole hospital. For what I've been told, in the old times the income was enough to provide for everything we needed, a complete staff, proper accommodation for the patients, and the best doctors. But as the newer, bigger regional asylums were built, the Crown's support was gradually withdrawn from East Hill. Soon, everyone started leaving, and this is what remains. All right, thank you. I'll leave you to your work. What's in here? Lots of creaky floors. There's a thin piece of metal holding the window open. Take. A glass jar full of transparent liquid that may or may not be water. There's a coin resting at the bottom. Take. Looks like a therapy log. Edward Roan, 27, acute dementia. September 25th, 1891. Mr. Roan's condition has degenerated since the last session. He is restless, as if the morphine has no effect on him. For the last week, he has been obsessive, troubled for reasons unknown. The patient's dosage has been doubled to no effect. Careful. Dr. Woodall has been attacked and bitten in the face. 4 men were needed to subdue the patient, Mr. Roan. 3 markings were found on his body upon examination. Self-harm is a possible cause. Mr. Roan is getting better day by day, both physically and mentally. His habits have changed considerably. He now shows an interest in religion and spends his time murmuring prayers, albeit ones unknown to my colleagues and me. This guy is tied down. Dark as the room is now, I can see through the false mirror. There is a man on the other side, heavily restrained, desperately trying to free himself. He has an expression of unbearable horror on his face. Okay, I can't. Did I look at all these? Yeah, okay. Oh man. Yeah. Reddit. Okay. So what have I got? A piece of metal that I don't know what to do with yet, but I feel like I know what to do with that coin. We'll go back out here and see if we can get a newspaper. I'm not sure if that'll help us right away. Bye. Give a coin to the boy. I would like a newspaper. 6 pence, isn't it? Here. Fabulous. Thank you, sir. Can I... Oh. I think that gal at the front, she said something about not getting out much or knowing much about things. I wonder if we can now give her this newspaper to get her up to date. Thank you kindly. How thoughtful you are. Now will she see me go past her? She will not. Nice. All right. This is the hospital archive where a record of each patient must be stored. If Mr. Dupre, oh, I saw an apostrophe. If Mr. Dupre was really committed at East Hill, his file should be here somewhere. All right, then. It's been a long time since this desk was last used. It is covered in discarded papers and pens and a noticeable layer of dust. Same thing. Okay. Drawers are all locked. Oh yeah? I bet I can fix that problem. What? I thought this is what he gave me the key for. Cabinet contains many documents detailing the treatment of patients ranging from 2 decades ago to last year. His file's right here. Dr. Dupree Alexander, room 108A. Girls. Tootsie, hush. All the files are missing. It is as if they had been torn out. Only a little piece of paper remains with an address written on it. Paul Street, 26. Could that be where Alexander Dupree lived before he was committed to this hospital? Paul Street. I should follow this new lead and see if it takes me somewhere useful. Okay. New area. All right. All dates in this cabinet are prior to 1870. Okay. Metal locker. Small sign reads, seized objects. Okay, that's probably what the key goes to. There we go. Some personal effects, probably sent in by the patient's families but deemed unsafe by the caretakers. One of them is a stack of thick sheets of paper carelessly bound together, bearing the drawings and paintings of a troubled mind. Can I have them? Take. All right. A couple of pictures in their frames. Okay, so I took his drawings, and it bothers me that these are locked, and I can't get into them. And I've checked the desk to see if maybe there's a key there, but it's just dusty. Portrait of a restrained patient surrounded by caretakers and a doctor. Why would you want a portrait of that? Okay. Well, beans. Okay. Let me double check. I just have a weird wondering if there's a second thing to take. Okay, there's not. All right. So now I can go and give this guy his pictures and see what his reaction is to that. I'm concerned that it will be creepy. Kind of like that lady banging her fist on the... Okay. Have your drawings, dear. Here, are these your drawings? Great wonder, they're back. Someday they will understand light and shape as I understand them. Thank you, friend. If you want, take these cardboard sheets. Oh, okay. Thanks to you, I have no more need of them. Girls, hush! A few cardboard sheets lie on the bench. Each shows a perfectly symmetric design in black ink. All right, take. Okay, cardboard. We'll see. All right. Locked shut, can't open it. I wonder if I can use this little piece of metal to kind of slim jim my way in there. Nope. All right. Wonder if that would work for the desk drawer. Maybe I should check that out. Okay. Bookshelf. These books are not volumes of psychiatry or medical science, but old serial novels for Patient Street. Oh, that's nice. Okay. These are locked. Let's see if this will let me in. Nope. Nope. Okay. It was worth looking, I gotta say. Gotta just double check these things, you know. Alright. Off to Paul Street we go then. Alright. This door is number 24. I'm looking for 26. Okay. Further on down here, that would be 25, I imagine. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, because it's... Okay, across the street. Got it. Number 26. The place I was looking for, but the door is bricked up. I must find another way to get in. How about the window? Windows are so thoroughly cemented over that it almost mixes with the facade. I'll be. This one too? Yep. Back way, maybe? The ruins of an old chapel apparently destroyed by fire. The reason I laughed is because first thing I thought of was a dinosaur. So, a mess of wooden planks and the remains of benches and chairs. I hear something that sounds like whispering. There's someone on their knees praying. Face is covered by a hood. Okay. Huh. Improvised altar covered in candles. Oh. With this candle I can light my way through the dark. Oh, huzzah! Looks like this hole leads to the building next door. Okay. Oh dear. The noises. The person in charge of sound should get a big standing ovation. Or people thereof. This must be the interior of the bricked-up building I saw in the street, Mr. Dupree's former residence. Yeah, I'm not creeped out at all. I'm sure it's fine. I cannot tell who's depicted in the portrait since it is so badly damaged. It seems someone crushed it into the floor. There's something among the ashes. It's a piece of paper. Looks like some kind of message, but there's only one half here. The paper has been carefully burnt. Okay. There is a piece of paper on the table. Take. This paper shows some seemingly random letters. Seems as half of it is missing. Does it go with this paper? This is strange. I have put both halves back together, but some letters seem to be missing from the right half. The message does not make any kind of sense. Okay, well, I see more up here, I think. Military medal. Oh, there's a relief of Her Majesty the Queen and several pieces of metal engraved with the names of battles unknown to me. I'll take this with me. Maybe it will mean something to one of Alexander's fellow patients in the hospital. Okay. Well, Janji, we are going to stop here and explore Alexander Dupree's home further next time. I'm sure it'll be fine. Bye, Brett.